Hanaki. Did you know that our souls are connected by fate? What do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki, the one and only Oiran from Mialoon. Good evening. Hello. I made a mistake last night. Oh boy. I am still feeling the repercussions of said mistake. You guys will probably understand if I were to explain, so... So, as you guys might know, I've been I am a sufferer of insomnia really, really bad. And last night I tried to fix it by getting melatonin gummies. I was like, okay, maybe this will finally be the thing that I need to do in order to knock myself out. And I took the recommended dosage, but I also had a really bad headache. And I was like, well, with my luck, hopefully the melatonin will knock me out, and I will be able to sleep through the headache, and everything will be good. And it kind of worked for a couple of hours. And then I woke up again because my head was still in a lot of pain, and I was like, I need another medicine. And so I had, I crawled out of my bed, and I got, I took a dosage of PM medicine so that I could cure the headache and get more sleep. And, if you have a medicine with some sort of PM, like whether it be a Tylenol PM or like Advil PM or whatever the frick else, combined with melatonin, it's fine. Like, it's not like a bad combination. It's just that the side effects will be strengthened for both. So for me, that's been my mind's been really foggy all day long. You know, increased drowsiness, foggy sense of awareness. I can barely talk. I'm getting there, but yeah, I kind of knocked myself out a bit too hard. Are you in a NyQuil coma? Close. I'm in a NyQuil fugue state. Floating in the ether. Yeah. So I still feel quite tired right now. And that was a choice I made because I didn't really think things through. But I'm okay. Don't worry, I'm fine. It's just, you know, I'm EP. And honestly, that's probably for the best anyway, because now when I go to bed, hopefully, I'll be able to actually sleep and maybe everything will just cancel out. And maybe everything will be fine. Maybe. For now, though, that's where I'm at. You learn from your mistakes. I sure do. But, like, I had to take it. That headache was killer. And it was not letting me sleep. Despite taking the melatonin, so... I had to double up for the sake of it. It is what it is. But I'm okay. New debuff discovered, NyQuil brain fog. I mean, I didn't literally take NyQuil. I took, like, headache meds that had, like, PM sleep-inducing stuff in it. And then it caused me to sleep for most of the day. Ha 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 ha. So, like, I'm kind of recovering, but also I'm still so tired.
God, help me.
One time I accidentally took more melatonin than recommended and woke up nauseated, almost threw up, and that's how I learned of its side effects. Yeah, luckily, it's not harmful to take too much melatonin. Like, I was looking it up because the last time I tried to take melatonin gummies, they didn't really work on me. So I was trying to look up, like, the recommended dosages and, like, how much would be too bad or what have you. But because melatonin is, like, a natural type of medicine, it doesn't actually really hurt you to take more than recommended. It's just, you know, the effects might cancel out or might not be as effective. You kind of just have to, like, experiment a bit until you find a dose that works for you. Or something. That's why even though I took it with, the PM medicine, all it did was make me a little bit, like, dizzy and extra sleepy. It's not awful. It could be much worse. For me, the other main symptom was that I was very fucking dehydrated. I needed so much water when I woke up. Do you ever meditate before bed? I do. Sometimes I do. I'm not very good at it. I think I need to find more guided meditations. But yeah. Is this a rare Oni-san? It's not labeled an Oni-san, is it? Therefore, it is not Oni-san. We're also not on the Onimon screen, which has the, Viva la Japon on it, so no. Technically not. Technically not. You won't overdose on it, but I looked at the side effects and nausea was one of them. Yeah, exactly. I am sorry that it made you feel nauseous, but I am glad I did not feel nauseous. I was just very, very thirsty. I felt like no matter how much I drank, I wasn't getting enough water. We are okay. She overslept. It's actually Onimon. Oh god, please don't say that. I do not want to have slept through a whole day. Owari dayo. Your Sunday has been quite foggy. My Sunday has been practically non-existent because I've been sleeping a lot. I woke up at like, whatever time I took the meds. And then I woke up again at like 10 a.m. And I was like, it's Sunday. And then I went back to sleep. Then I woke up again at like 1 p.m. And I was up and at my desk for like an hour. But then I was like, I can't think straight. I can't get anything done. And so then I went back to bed until 4. And then I got up and I tried to like force myself awake. Because I was like, if I sleep through the entire day, that ruins the whole purpose of me trying to fix my sleep schedule. I have to stay awake. So I had to like tape my eyes open and try to wake up more. But I did wake up once I got food in my system. Please tell me you've eaten something. Yes, it's okay. I ate dinner at my usual time. My bestie was keeping an eye on me to make sure. Because they were like, if I don't see signs of life from you by 5 p.m., I will force you awake so that you can eat dinner. And I was like, thanks. Someone needs to look out for me. Since I can't do it, apparently. So no, we're okay. I had food. I'm good. You can play Melatonin the game again with fewer side effects. I guess that's fair. Melatonin round 2. I've thought about revisiting Melatonin and doing a stream where I try to get all perfects, but I don't know if I have the willpower for that. Because that could get pretty annoying pretty fast. But they have that mode that you can turn on that, like, makes you fail the minute you don't get a perfect note. So maybe that could be something I experiment with. I'll have to look into it a little bit more. Well, yeah. Good that you're looking after yourself. It's more like my friend was making sure I didn't die, but... Yes, I am working on it. But like, part of this is making me realize that maybe... alongside my finding more things to do that don't require looking at a screen, I think I'm also just going to try and take a bit more of a step back and, like, have another rest day added to the schedule. This week is an exception, so, like, I still only have the 2 days off, but I'm thinking it's gonna be 3 days off, and then the other 4 days will be for streaming, and then maybe occasionally I'll do a double stream. Schedules might look different depending on, like, collabs or whatever, but... I'm trying to aim for more days off in a week, because I think I need, like, regulation time. I kind of need to kick my own ass into gear, you know? I may be young and eternally 21 forever, but despite being eternally 21, my soul is old. And my soul needs the recovery time, you know? Because I shouldn't live the gremlin lifestyle forever. It would be nice to try and get back into, like, a more steady rhythm. Where I can actually get sleep. And, like, sleep through a night, that would be nice to do at some point. I mean, I understand having to get up for a quick bathroom break, but it'd be nice to actually sleep through a night and not feel, quote-unquote, rested after only 2 or 3 hours. Because that seems to be my main problem. Too bad souls are connected by fate instead of youth, I know. One day I will reach the situation where, I can steal the youth from all of you and remain young forever. Thank you for the head pats, by the way. Thank you, thank you. The not safe for work artists are now getting busy. For what? For what? Don't do that. Bold assumption that we are young. So true. I can maybe get like a couple years off of you before you guys turn into raisins, and I'd be like, dang it. Maybe even normal going to bed times? I mean, maybe. In order to do that, I'd have to change when I do my dailies for my video games. Because I usually do my video game dailies right before turning off my PC and settling into bed. I don't know. I feel like the time I go to bed is pretty normal. Like, it's usually between 11 p.m. to like 1 a.m. at the latest. I usually don't stay up much later unless I have to do something. So I feel like my going to bed time is fine. It's just, I have this problem where I go to bed and then I wake up like 2 or 3 hours later and my body's like, okay, that was a good nap. I feel energized now. And then I'm like, but I'm supposed to sleep more hours. And my body's like, what? Huh? But we don't need it. We're like wide awake. Yippee. Yippee, good morning. And I'm like, and then that becomes my problem. Like, I keep waking up at like 3 in the morning. And my body's like, it's time. Good morning. And I don't get it. The sleep in the middle is the difficult part. Yeah. I can fall asleep relatively fast, but the problem is staying asleep. To wake up at 3, then every hour on the hour, give or take, yeah. Give or take. Sometimes I can stay asleep another 2, but usually it's that thing where you wake up once and then you keep waking up like every hour. For various reasons or another. Literally, oh boy, 3 a.m. Yeah, literally. Oh boy, 3 a.m. Time to eat everything under the sun, drink 6 bottles of water. Do you also wake up around 4 a.m. too? Yes. That could be a leftover symptom from having to help Oni Mama, though. Because that's usually when I had to get up to help Oni Mama with her appointments. And, like, getting ready for stuff. So that could be part of it. It's something that my body still remembers. I was hoping I'd be past that by now, but maybe that's part of the issue. I have a similar problem where I'll wake up too early and try to sleep again, but instead I'll only rest for a few more hours until I'm not feeling sleepy anymore. Right! When it feels more like you're just resting and not sleeping. I feel that. That could be because I remember you having to wake up super early. Yes. I would have to wake up at 4 a.m. to help Oni Mama. And I would also sometimes stay up really late still. So even though I'd stay up until like 1 or 2, I would then wake up at 4 and have to do all of the helping. Blah, 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 blah. Had the same problem until I got a different pillow and changed my sleep posture. Turns out lying flat on your back is bad. You were a back sleeper? That's crazy. I could never. I'm a side sleeper. I can only sleep on my sides. It doesn't matter which side. It's either left or right, but I have to be sleeping on my side. I can't really sleep on my stomach because it's hard to sleep on the stomach when you're a girl. But I don't feel comfortable sleeping on my back. I have to be, like, on my side in some capacity or else it's over. Might take a while since I assume it was more than a year-long routine. Yeah, I think we had it going like that for, like, I want to say 4 years? Maybe longer. Well, before it used to be a lot later in the mornings, but then some stuff happened and when the schedule got, like, fucked up, the only slots that we could get were the super early morning ones. So maybe like 3 years? 3 or 4? I don't remember. I don't remember. Bunos don't allow for tummy sleeping. Yeah. They do not allow for tummy sleeping. It's hard out there. Always a side sleeper until it started kind of hurting. I got a dock long pillow. You can say that it's a Daki. I don't mind. Oni Mama slept with a body pillow too, so I get it. Body is already programmed to get up at that time, and I guess to operate on less sleep, which could be part of the issue too. Ever since I got a Daki, my side sleeping has been immaculate. Oh. Maybe I should look into getting one then. body said if you're not getting sleep, I guess we ball. Yeah, my body said I will simply adjust, and now that I no longer have to do that, they're like, I can't unadjust. I don't have a Daki, but I did get another pillow just for my legs to see if it'll improve my sleep. Oh. Like, to hold in between your legs? Or to, like, prop your feet up with? Hmm. That gives you a nice leg support and posture for side sleeping. I will have to look into it. I sleep with, like, 4 very plump, fluffy pillows at the head of my bed. So I wasn't sure if I should get another one. But I might look into a Daki if it seems like it might be good for, the sleeps. He is putting the pillow in between your knees and legs. Really? Okay. The Daki has helped me sleep tenfold. I sleep with it kind of curled under one leg and it does wonders. Oh, okay, okay. A lot of truck drivers use sleep apnea machines to breathe better, but that's usually because they're overweight. Make sure you have clean air. Okay, okay. I don't have sleep apnea. I don't really snore. I can breathe fine when I sleep, but it's just, I don't know. It's the matter of the quality of my sleep. My body, I guess, can just survive after only 2 or 3 hours, and so then it's like, alright, we're awake now. Let's go. Party time. But okay, I will keep notes about the Daki. I will do what I must. I don't know, I've just been thinking about, like, doing more relaxing tasks before bed too. Like, that's why I was talking about getting books and, like, quiet meditation and, like, just things where I don't have to look at my screen right before bed. Because that might help too. Do you use a white noise machine? I can't sleep with noise. I have to be in a mostly dark environment and it has to be quiet. Get a Daki of yourself, become the most humble sleeper ever. Maybe someday. Have the books arrived yet? They were supposed to come yesterday! But then randomly when I checked in the morning to see if they were due out, it was like, oh yeah, it's not coming until the 22nd now. And for some reason it shipped to a place completely well, okay. It was in Onigashima, and then it went further away from Onigashima. And I was like, what the fuck? Why are you going further away? You were literally here. You just had to go up! But now they went somewhere else. And now the estimated delivery is Wednesday. And I'm kind of pissed about it, to be honest. But it's still within the expected delivery window for the amount of shipping I paid. So I guess it could be worse. But, like, it was right there. It would have maybe taken, like, an extra day at most if they had just gone up. But they chose to, like, leave Onigashima. Which is so silly. That was a very silly experience. But it's fine. So now I have to wait for it to circle back around, I guess. But they should be here this week at least, which means they're coming in on one of my days off, so I'll be able to start reading and, like, practicing, not being dependent on my computer. If you were to get a Daki of a character, who would it be? This is where I have to find out if any of my favorite Otome guys have Dakis. Okay, wait, I know there was a Jumin Han from Mystic Messenger, but was there a 707 Daki? I feel like there was. I know there was an official one for Jumin. Oh yeah, there was one for him! Oh, okay, it's over. We need to fumble this through the mail system more for a bit? Probably. Oh, it's his butler outfit, too. Slay? Not bad. This is a dangerous search. It might be over if there's a good one. Does the Daki have a spicy side? I'm looking. The preview only shows the front side. Is it only the one side, or does it have more? I have to look. Not there. I was trying to find the official one. There's a version that has him in his normal outfit, and then the backside is him in a maid dress. But I don't know if that's the official one. I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think so. The site doesn't show the other half because of public showing rules from Ultimate. Maybe so. And I know they had an official one for Jumin, who is my other favorite, so I could get the Jumin one too. Looks like the product is out of stock on the Sharets Market, though. It's so Owari. Dang, I can't get anything in this freaking house. I'm not allowed to have anything. Hell world, hell world, hell world. It's fine. I want to know where to look for my other faves. Any of your fave ladies? I don't know. It's hard with my favorite girls, because when I think of series that I think of, like, the school idols, or, like, the ones that are, like, too young to rightfully have a Daki of. I don't know if there's any official Tails Dakis either. There's a Helm one. I don't really like Helm that much. Not enough to have a Daki of her. Where would I look? And I'd rather get official stuff than, like, a fan thing. Flynn Daki win? You're telling me. Oh, they have one for Dorothy? Oh, this Dorothy one is lewd. This one's sold out, but yeah, the Modernia one's less good. The Dorothy one, though. When women, women and ladies. Shame it is sold out, though. They did official ones for Doro. Yeah. Unofficial, but I found a Yuri and Flint pillow. Yeah, that's fair. Get me my Flurry Daki. It's okay. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I would have to look to see if I could find another place that's selling the Dorothy one. Tokyo Otaku mode, is it available? No, it's out of stock. Why is it so expensive also? Woof. The things I'd have to do for my wife. Oh, that's a dojin. Nope. First get the pillow, it'll help with the sleep. Yeah, probably. To link? No. I am not linking you the dojin one. Degeneracy. The lot of you. Very limited run, early days Nikkei merch? Probably. All the other places I'm seeing it listed, it's so freaking expensive. Discontinued! Fuck. It's never been more over. These released in November 2023 for the record, so they're not even that old. Only been like a year. Dang it. 17-foot Lamia pillow? I'm good, thanks. I'm actually not that into Lamia. Also, 17 feet? That's too large. Not cool keeping it to yourself. I keep it private. Private. That's like 6 Yunos. Wait. But yeah, I think I'll try just finding like a base pillow first, and then should I enjoy the experience of using it, I will consider picking up a cover. You have to coil it around yourself, I assume? Yeah, probably. The experience of being wrapped in a coil. I mean, some people are into that. Not me, though. I would be the worst person to share a bed with because I hate being constricted, and I toss and turn in bed a lot, and I get warm very easily, and when I get warm, I can't sleep, and that frustrates me, so I will be literally the worst. I'll update you if I see a rerun of those covers. Please do. Because I think if I was going to get a pretty lady, I'd probably get Doro. What if we got a life-size Yuno Daki as a throw pillow? Fucked up! But probably true. Are you a kicker? I don't know if I kick people. But I do know that my legs fidget a lot when I'm sleeping. Because I can tell when I'm trying to get comfortable, my legs are like shift, 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 shift. So, that would indeed be the case for me, probably. I hate getting warm while sleeping, that's why I always sleep with a window open, even in winter. Whoa. I don't know if I could keep a window open. You prefer to sleep in a cold room? I wouldn't say that. I don't sleep with, like, a full bed sheet setup, if that makes sense. Like, I have my bed sheets on my bed, obviously, but, like, when I sleep, I just sleep with 2 blankets on. Like, 2 throw blankets. I don't go the whole, like, sheet and then, like, blanket and then, like, quilt. I can't do that. I kick all of it off. Hi, Koha! Welcome in, Yume Meters / Codribbers. Hi. Hello. Hope you guys are doing good. Have a good break, Koha. Yippee, yippee, yippee! Once again, I am the culprit. Do something, Koha is trying to leave forever. Let a girl take a break. Damn. She deserves to have a little break. She'll come back. They always come back. It's me. I'm they. I also always come back even when I try to take a break. We encourage break taking here. We do, yes. Breaks are important. Breaks are good. She always comes back. Yeah, that's you. And that's me also. We both always come back. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Hope you had a good stream. We've just been yapping about, like, quality of sleep, things. Because I've been having trouble sleeping the past while. Breaks are important, says the girl who was in a fog coma all day. Hey! I'm here because I already took a break last week, and I don't want to, like, overdo it again. So, I'm here, and even if this stream ends up being a little bit on the shorter side, it's better to be here and do a slightly shorter stream than to cancel again for the millionth time. I'm trying to get out of the habit. Which is why my compromise is going to be, after this week at least, I'll be adding in more days where I'm not stream to do other things. Because maybe the work balance will be better that way. Sleep deprived gang. Yippee! Koha, don't you need to sleep so that you can enter dreams? I feel like you of all people would be someone who needs a lot of sleep. May your break be very restful. But yeah, I'm trying to be good about it. I don't want to make a habit out of canceling. I don't want to make a habit out of being burnt out either. So, this is me trying to, fix it. I need to stay up to eat dreams and sleep at unholy gamer degen hours. I don't know if you need that. Maybe you should Maybe you should sometimes get a little rest as a little treat. I wonder how many calories are in different types of dreams. Good question. I assume sweet dreams probably have more calories. Whatever qualifies as a sweet dream. Do you think nightmares are like ones that burn calories? Spicy dreams? Spicy dreams probably depends, but since those sometimes end sweet, is probably more calories. A dream about Yuno is a sweet dream. Guys, she likes me. A dream about Koha is the sweetest dream on the planet ever. Nightmares are loaded with carbs. Need some fever dreams to balance it out. Oh, so the fever dream... I guess that's fair. Fever dreams are a bit of a mental workout. I could see that. Graces is so much fun and it's 100% your fault. I'm glad you're enjoying it! Hell yeah. It's been taking all of my willpower to not pick it up and play more. I want to keep playing, but I'm being good and I am limiting it. Which is why the time for this week is still super early, because I'm gonna play for most of the day again. It is a precaution for the fact that I know that I'm going to play for a long time in one sitting, because it's good game. Game good. I once had a fever dream where I got turned into a card in a game of solitaire. Oh no! So you got sandwiched between cards once you got sorted. It's Jover. Endurance Run Part 2. Maybe not as long as last week's play session, but it's still gonna probably be pretty long. So for me, it makes sense to schedule it early so I can just, and get as much done as I can. Because I will lock in. It's good game. Who knows, maybe if I keep up the track record of playing it for very long stretches, it'll get done really fast.
VOD watchers are like, oh god, so many 9-hour streams. It's over.
But no, it's been really good to me, so I am very excited to play more of it. And I've been very good about not opening it up again. Holding on to it for streams. Yes, yes. Otherwise, we'd probably be playing Graces like 2 or 3 times a week. It calls. It really does, but I'm holding back. I'm resisting. I won't touch it. I will be strong. So then the one time I do touch it, I will be playing it for several million billion hours. It's fine. Sophie is so sad without you, though. She's fine. She's surrounded by a lot of people who like her. It is okay. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. If you get ahead of where I am while I'm playing, I just ask no spoilers. The call of the binging abyss is mauling because it can't get Bruno to play Tails. It will not happen. I did think about it. I did think about, like, doing multiple days of playing, but also, I'm not gonna be a freak. This is your first time playing Graces? Yes, this is a first time fully blind experience of playing the game. When it originally came out for the Wii, I didn't get a copy of it. I don't think it released in the US, which might have been why. So I didn't get the chance to experience it. And then I didn't have a PlayStation 3, so I couldn't play the original Graces F. So now I'm playing Graces F Remaster. I insist on touching every single pixel to make sure I don't miss anything. As long as you're having fun, that's what matters. Can't believe you have patience playing Tales after the BL scene. I'm very normal about them right now. Do you have a favorite character yet? Not currently. I'm like... I don't know. Sophie's cute. I don't know if she's my favorite, but she's cute. And I feel like I'm on the Asbel defense force because, Jesus Christ, is everybody in this story mean to Asbel. Things that are not even his fault. They all turn around and are like, Asbel, this is literally your fault. And I'm just like, my guy is doing his best. Leave him alone. But like, I don't know. Currently, I don't have a favorite. You do be piling up on the poor dude, that's what I'm saying! I can relate to that guy. Waiting for when they blame rain and cold weather on him. Literally, I feel like that's going to happen at some point with how often they just turn around and are like, everything that we are experiencing is Asbel's fault, actually. And that's so messed up. He doesn't deserve it. But I don't think he's my favorite character. I like him, I guess. Def not Hubert. This is true. I'm a Hubert hater right now. But, like, affectionately. I hope he becomes better later. Pascal... She's okay. She's stinky, though. Sharia, I don't really care right now. Malik seems cool. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at with everybody in the cast. I haven't seen enough of Malik to, like, really get a handle of him as a character. I like the way he teases Asbel, but that's about it. Sharia's kind of gone, like, icy girl mode, which is not my favorite. I just wish she would be a bit nicer to Asbel. But I'm trying to cut her some slack because I know she was heartbroken. No Richard love. I mean, I like Richard. I feel sympathetic towards him, and I also think that everybody's being kind of unfair towards him because nobody's realizing he's possessed by a demon. I feel like you guys and me are the only ones who understand that he's possessed by a demon. Everybody else in the game is like, wow, Richard's such a fucking asshole now. He's evil. And I'm just like, is it not incredibly obvious that he's trying to fight against a demon? Is it not incredibly obvious? Sharia so far is like the most unlikable female lead ever. I kind of agree, but like, I feel like a lot of the issues with everybody right now is that they have this hatred towards Asbel for the choices he made as a kid. Like, specifically Hubert and Sharia, they really have no right to be this mean to him when they know that he's a very kind-hearted individual and that everything he does is just because of his desire to become, like, a very good knight. Sorry, this is turning into a Grace's rant, everyone who didn't watch the Grace's VOD. But, like, all of the things that they hate him for are things that he was not responsible for. Right? Like, he doesn't have a hand in any of this shit. And yet they keep turning around and are like, by the way, Asbel, fucking hate you for your choices. He was 11! Why do we hate people for the choices that they make when they are children? Oh, you were 11 years old and you were so upset about losing your brother and seeing a friend of yours die that you ran off to join the Knights and abandoned me? Yeah, I hate you for that, and I will never be your friend ever again. The fuck do you mean? The fuck do you mean? And then she keeps pulling all this shit about how he should, like, take responsibility and, like, become the Lord or whatever, but, like, she should know better than anyone that that's never been something that he's ever wanted. I don't know. I do think that Sharia is kind of unlikable right now. I want to believe that something will happen and she'll soften up, but I don't know. I don't know. I think it's very silly. That reminded me of the Madoka meme, I am 14 years old. Literally, though, all of this shit happens to Asbel, and he's like, guys, I'm literally 11. And, like, I don't know. I find it difficult. Like, there are aspects of Asbel's character that I really don't like. I feel like at the moment, I don't truly love anyone in the cast. I guess Sophie. Sophie can do no wrong. She literally is just a girl with memory loss. We have to protect her. She's daughter. But, like, everybody else is some variant of fucked up. And I just feel bad that these are the people that Sophie is clinging to. I'm just like, guys, please be a better role model for the child. Please. She is an empty slate. Man. I don't know why you're saying that with all those ellipses. I don't understand what you're implying. I don't really think Pascal is under any pressure. Besides the fact that she's being weird towards Sophie. But that's her pressuring somebody else. She's getting some bad role models. That's what I'm saying. No, they are still my children. The main cast is still my children. I just... You can still have your children and, like, disapprove of their actions. Pascal is the unit of measurement and metric for pressure. I see. I don't think that really applies to her, though. Like, as a character, I really don't think that applies to her. As I said, she is the one applying pressure to others. Which I guess could be part of where it comes in. But I don't know. You can call them out for being the brats they are because they're your children. Exactly! You get it. You understand me. But yeah, to go back to the original question, I don't really have a favorite. I guess if I had to choose, probably Sophie. But, like, I don't really know if I'd call her my favorite yet. It still feels really early to, like, decide favorites. I usually don't start coming up with, like, who my favorites are until I've, like, beaten a game or I'm, like, closer to beating. Like, I didn't decide that Flynn was my favorite until, like, the big, climactic fight near the end of Vesperia. Which, you know, is crazy, considering there's a lot of game you have to go through before you get to that fight. But I didn't decide that Flynn was my favorite until that moment. Actually, maybe there was one moment before then. Actually, yeah. I might have decided I liked him before then, but I think he didn't become my favorite until the fight. Yeah. That was the progression, I think. Oh, that fight? Yeah, that one. Hee hee. It's a good moment. Whenever we get to playing Vesperia and I get to show you that moment, you will understand. Mine sons. But yeah, I think for Graces, I'm probably not going to have a favorite until I'm closer to beating it. Probably. That's just how my brain is with these kinds of games. I have to, like, wait until I understand more of their overall arcs. And Graces is still just, like, really new to me, so I'm having fun, experiencing it all and, like, not really knowing what's going on. I really like that about this experience. Because I really don't know what's going on. I'm experiencing the story as it comes. It's very, like, Regency, politics, war-driven right now. Which is not my favorite kind of narrative, but I am interested to see where it goes still. I know this is way too early, but is there another Tales you have in mind for the future you haven't tried yet? I want to try Zestiria. I also have Berseria, and I want to get to Arise. Basically all of the Tales games I haven't tried, I want to try. But I think in terms of progression, it'll probably be getting through Graces, and then going back and going through Vesperia, and then probably Zestiria, and then Burst, because Burst is, like, timeline-wise connected to Zesty. Love Estelle as a party member, not a plot device. Real. You're so real for that. I think Estelle can be really cute when she's like an active party member, but I don't like how they use her in the plot. But yeah, I think after Vesperia it would probably be Zesty. And then Burst would come later. And then, you know, hopefully by then, by the time we get through all these games, we'll either have the next remaster coming out, or we'll have, maybe a new, I was about to say new IP, but like a new mothership. We'll see. I'm going to target Arise as soon as I can too, though, because that's the most recent. And I had started it, but just didn't get very far, so it wouldn't be that difficult for me to just like start it over. For the sake of stream. Or, I don't know, maybe I should leave that one as an off-stream game. I haven't really decided. Not sure how you feel playing games out of order, but I recommend Zestiria after Berseria. Didn't care for Zesty at first, but enjoyed it more after playing Berseria. Really? I mean, I don't really mind either way, since both of the games have already released. I don't know. I know those games are, like, paired together. They're, like, independent enough that you don't have to play one in order to play the other. So you can technically choose whatever order. Berseria has a villain played by my favorite Seiyu. When I fought them, I was like, oh, I wonder why I keep losing. Teehee. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, yeah, we'll see. It's a bit of a ways off. By the time we get around to it, I might ask for opinions on if I should play Burst or Zesty. Because I am indifferent. I'm willing to play either one. Female protagonist. An actual female protagonist this time. Not whatever bullshit they tried to pull with Jude and Mila. Crazy. Although I remember a lot of people were kind of mad at Velvet because she just seemed like Mila but a recolor. Which, fair. From what I've seen, kind of fair. Villanor gang. Oh, right. I do remember a lot of people shipped those two. Female Yuri is what I heard. Well, the problem, though, is just that she's just, like, overall got the same color palette and, like, kind of design as Mila. Like, they're very, very similar. Maybe Velvet has a little bit more of a vengeance streak like Yuri, but personality-wise, I hear that they're, like, she's more similar to Mila. But I don't know. I only know from things I've heard, and I also know that they made that joke in, Christoria. Like, they referenced the fact that a lot of people thought that Velvet and Mila were similar by having the two of them be traveling together in Christoria. On the same mission or whatever. And they did talk quite the same. So, clearly the devs, at least, or like the team working on the Tales games, kind of knows that they are similar, if they were willing to make jokes about it. But we'll see. I will make that judgment as we go. But yeah, this is all like way in the future, because I honestly don't know how long it's going to take me to get through Graces. But it's been really fun. And I hope you guys continue to enjoy the ride with me. That stream honestly did pretty well. I was kind of surprised, pleasantly so. I was very happy about it. I hope that that will continue. We will see. I'm not sure what I'll do after I get through Okami, though, because Okami is going to be the other, like, long play. New game release makes sense, plus you seem to be really enjoying it. Whoopee! I am glad. It's really been fun to, like, play a Tales game with, like, fresh eyes, I suppose. Like, there were a lot of things in Symphonia I had forgotten, so playing through it on stream was, like, a good way to, like, re-experience those. But for Graces, it's, like, all of it's new, so I'm, like, learning everything from scratch, and that's been really fun for me. As someone who usually just revisits the Tales games I already have, it's been nice to, like, play something new and be like, oh, wow, there's all this cool stuff. It just feels like a really strong love letter to people who not only like Graces, but like OG Tales, the way they went about this remaster. I can see why it got the high ratings that it did. I will gladly take it. But yeah, I'm hyped. I can't wait to play more of it later this week. Whoopee! And then we have so many other Tales games for the future. How did you like all the buffs you got for the run? I think that the max movement speed is very fucking funny. Other than that, I think that the increased gold has been nice. It's nice to, like, be sitting on a pile of gold, so that way I can buy things in the shops as I need to. Double EXP, I haven't really noticed it that much. Like, it feels like the double EXP was the right way to go, because if I chose 5x, we probably would be, like, creaming the bosses. But double EXP has been, like, just moderate enough that I feel like I'm leveling up at a good speed without feeling over-leveled. Could also just be because I'm still learning the combat system. But I feel like we're not over-leveled, which is good. And then, what else did I choose? The increased item slots. Haven't really felt the impact of those. You really don't feel the impact of it unless you play the game with the 20 item limit the first time. So I'm not really feeling anything there. What else did I choose? I don't know. I think that was, like, the majority of the buffs that I chose. And I think that it's just made the game, like, a little bit easier to work with. But not to the point where it's now, like, easy. I think it's just, like, maybe it's just, like, a better experience than if I had to, like, fully grind it out. But I don't know, I like it. So surprised you could just walk up to the door and face the final boss. Last dungeon, nah, just a weird dragon. The final boss, I'm ready to pack up. Really? I didn't know you could just walk up to the final boss. But that would also be a spoiler, because I don't know who the final boss is. So don't tell me. But I didn't realize that that was possible. I guess for people who have played Graces. Oh, in Symphonia. Okay, I understand. That's fair. That is something you can do. Hanaki, welcome in. Any interest in the 2D plus remakes like Star Ocean 2 are? Well, I've never really played Star Ocean, so I don't know, really? I don't really know if that's... I don't know much about it, I guess is what I want to say. So I'm not sure if that would really be of value to me, just because I never played the OG Star Ocean. As someone who has played older Tales games and knows what they were like, the reason I'm able to enjoy Graces R is because it still feels like old Tales. I'm also getting to experience all the new things, and, like, the power of waypoints, or, like, direction indicators for progressing plot. Like, that's been a fucking crazy quality of life upgrade, because most Tales games did not have that for, like, a very long time. So having that in a game like Graces is kind of crazy. You usually just had to, like, guess or, like, follow directions as said within the text from, like, characters you speak to. You just kind of had to try and intuit yourself. Where do we go? I still have very fond memories of watching my friend play Zillia, and whenever they'd get caught in a battle, they would like be turned around and they would start going in that direction because they thought they were still facing forward, because there's no indicator that tells you where you're supposed to go in Zillia 1. So they would just end up going backward, and I'd be like, you're going backwards, and they'd be like, no, I'm not. But then they enter the town and realize it was the town we were just in, and they're like, I went backwards. And I'm just like, yeah, no shit. I told you that. So they had to do the walk of shame back around. But that's because it didn't have the, like, indicator or, like, the waypoints that you knew where you needed to go. So I was like, please listen to me. I'm paying attention for you. Not the walk of shame. It was so funny. It was so funny. But that's why I like that Grace has added, like, the direction indicators. I do think it's a little handholdy if you're, like, going a bunch of places within the same town. I don't know if I necessarily need a waypoint to navigate a town, but I think it's good. I also laughed because somebody told me during the Grace's stream that one of the biggest complaints with Grace's originally was that there were, like, practically no save circles before important events, and so they overcompensated by putting save circles at the beginning and the end of, like, every dungeon. And also, like, right before you enter towns and, like, right after you leave towns. Like, there's so many save circles, it almost feels like it's overcompensating in a way that's very funny. They're just like, oh, we didn't add enough save circles? Let's add, like, a saving circle everywhere. I think that's kind of fun. So those were quality of life changes that I thought were pretty smart overall. And also the cool thing about it is that for those people who think that it's too handholdy, you can just turn the shit off. Like, you can choose to turn off the waypoint indicator if you don't want it. And you can choose to, like, turn encounters on or off if you want to be one of those people that, like, no life sit to where you only get EXP from mandatory fights and you want to, like, see the challenge. Like, you can turn everything on and off, and I think that that's, like, also really good. For the people who don't like that it's now super handholdy. If you get tired of it, it's literally in the settings menu. You can just go turn off the navigation. So, you know. I think it's good. At that point, make it a menu option. That's the thing, though. You can save in the overworld. You can't save when you're in towns, I don't think, but you can save in the overworld. At any time. And yet they still have save circles just outside of towns and just before you enter new areas. It's so funny. They really were like, we do not want people to be unhappy. Let's add 89,000 save circles. It's very silly. But no, it's good. I think it's balancing between, like, catering to OG Tales fans and, like, making it a bit more welcoming to newer players who are used to, like, newer features in games. Like having a navigation point, or, like, abundant options to save, or whatever. I just think that it's kind of cool that way. It makes me happy. As someone who likes Tales. But I also, like, as someone who's new to Graces, it was nice to have options that would, like, make the experience of playing Graces specifically a lot easier. Also, there's, like, a DLC thing you can get where, if you want to, you can change your in-game battle music to be from, like, any classic Tales game, in case you want to experience that game's battle music while you're battling, which is weird to put into, like, a Mothership title. I don't really understand why you would want to pay homage to other games while you're trying to experience like, the current Mothership game, but the thought of being able to just turn on, like, whatever game's battle music I want is a bit funny. I'm bored. I want to listen to Fury Sparks. Turns on Fury Sparks for combat. I guess to make the grind a bit easier, maybe. So you're not listening to the same exact song over and over? I think it's a good remaster, though. For the people who loved Graces and for the people who want to experience it for the first time. Yeah. But like I was saying, I'm still wondering what I'm going to do after Okami. Probably a different, like, longer form thing. We will see. I did get Chrono Trigger, so maybe we'll be doing Chrono Trigger. So we have a day for like retro JRPGs, and then the other day is specifically for Tales. The two long forms. And then we'll have days for other one-off games. Occasionally. And days for yapping, of course, because yapping is usually the vibe for me, for my channel. Some of the games you got from the sale. Yeah, Chrono Trigger was one of them. Revisit an old Vanillaware game? I don't know what Vanillaware is. That is a term I do not even know, so I don't know how to gauge that. Video game developer. What are their games? Oh, Odin Sphere. I remember Odin Sphere as a title. Oh, they're the ones who did Aegis from Unicorn Overlord. Okay, okay. Wakata. I was thinking Foodie. I know, the 5 people in chat who are begging me to buy Foodie really want me to play Foodie. Chrono Trigger stream keep coming up? If so, which version? Whatever the remaster... I don't know if it's a remaster, but whatever version is the one on Steam. I got it during the Steam sale. There was that strategy game they did, Grim Grimoire. Okay. I don't know, maybe. Chrono Trigger is probably going to come after Okami, though. Because I think that's what I promised. We'll figure out what to do after, when the time comes, but the JRPGs are going to keep those slots full for quite a while. But no, I'll still find time to play Foodie, I just have to pick a different day. Since I'll be taking more times off in a week, I'm probably going to be changing some things so that, I'll start streaming on Sundays again. Not always like this. It's not always going to be a Zatsu. But I do think I'm going to start streaming again on Sundays, which means it could be for games, potentially. So it might be the day that we do more one-off game stuff. And then, like, depending on the rest of my schedule, Tuesday and Wednesday will probably be the days that are, like, consistently off. Although I might add a third. I don't know. I don't know. Days are weird. Speaking of melatonin, you want to try playing melatonin? I played melatonin already. I would have to play it again. And I said earlier, the only reason I would play it again would be if I wanted to try and do an all-perfect run. Which would be a crazy endurance. You get to see the Oni on Sunday? That's crazy. You know, we could call it. We're not calling it Oni-san! Stop. The point of taking other days off is not to add others, but you see, I think it would be silly if Sundays were off and then I did Onimon and then I was off Tuesday and Wednesday. That's too much of a gap. I feel like I should stream at least like a couple days in a row and then break. I don't know. I'm still debating. I have this week to think about it. And like prep a schedule or whatever. Because I still want to be able to stream like a certain amount per week. I don't know. I can't help it. I used to really like streaming. And on the breaks I've taken, I've always been like, man, I wish I was streaming right now. So in the end, I am brain rotted enough to where I'm like, oh, if I'm changing how my days off work, I should start streaming on this day. Because I don't want to be away. I don't want to leave. You feel me? So we'll see. We will see. Don't blush over that, please. But I was doing a lot of, like, soul-searching the past couple of days, because I was, like, figuring out ultimately what I want to do as a content creator. Yeah, I know, I have to focus on the burnout. But I was thinking about what I want to do, like, as a content creator, you know? Because, like, realistically, as much as I'd like to still stream as much as possible, I think streaming is not going to be the primary content source for the long term. Now, don't freak out when I say this. I've just been doing a lot of, like, research into, like, other content creators and, like, understanding how other people who do it full-time do it. Don't freak out. This is nothing to freak out over. But I've just been thinking that, like, in terms of the kinds of content that I like, it's kind of better suited to edited down stuff. So I think eventually I would like to reach a point where streaming becomes, like, a secondary form of entertainment and not, like, the primary way that you see me. Gonna go sell business classes. Shut the fuck up. We are also not investing in crypto. Stop. No. If I ever go down either of those paths, feel free to beat the crap out of me. Force me to graduate. No, no, no. I've just been thinking I want to do more edited videos. And, like, maybe that kind of thing. Stop saying it's Jover! It's not Jover! Please. Oh, EFTs. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Where's my Damadaji plush? I have to go grab it and beat it up violently. In this video, we will teach you how to write 2 voice kissing. No, no, no. She said don't panic, therefore my only option is to panic. I'm crying. Yuno Hanaki content. I mean, not really that either. But, like, it's very hard to articulate what I mean. I've just been thinking, though, that it's important to diversify the content offerings, because, like, streams aren't going to be the best way to attract new people forever. Especially on YouTube. YouTube is really not... YouTube does not want to focus on making the streaming side of things better. And, like, it works for me and all, and it's still good. That's why I don't want to get rid of them completely. I just think that I'd like to eventually reach a point where it doesn't have to be all streams all the time in order to feel like my channel is relevant. I would like to do other kinds of content and see if that can also do well for me. Because I've always felt like my strengths were more so in, like, scripted yippee-yap type content anyway. So, maybe if I could reach a point where instead of having to stream a bunch, if I could, like, post a long-form video or 2 a week and then, like, reduce the amount of streams, that could still, like, diversify things a little bit more. It's not unheard of for YouTubers who post edited content to also do streams. Exactly! And I want to become like that more so than a streamer who occasionally posts an edited video. I'm not committing to this right away because I still have to think about how I would want to do it and if I'm capable of doing it. It's just like, I've just been watching a lot of other creators that I like do these like analyses of how they want to be perceived as creators and like all these different perspectives on streaming that have become like things that make sense to me, you know? You're telling us to diversify our portfolios. Yeah, guys. Start watching content that's not just streams. Consume a video essay or 2. Like, all of this is future talk, for the record. That's why I said not to panic, because it's not like I'm immediately gonna just stop streaming full period and then, like, focus on whatever. I'm still going to stream. I still really like streaming. But streaming takes hours of time out of the day. And this goes back to a discussion I think I might have had in members, but I guess If you aren't a member, here you go. But you only get so much time in a day, and streaming takes up a big amount of it, depending on what you are streaming. Like, for example, the greatest stream being, like, 9 hours of a day is great, because I get to play a game for 9 hours straight, but also, that's 9 hours of a day. And I feel like for the foreseeable future, it can be difficult to, like, be willing to commit to, like, a super long time for streams. And then, like, try to find time to do anything else. It's important to be able to balance things. You also don't have the same support like before. There's that, too. And, like, I want to be able to do more stuff and, like, maybe teach myself to do more things. And I would need time to, like, learn the skills. I don't know. It's very, like, weird. And like I said, I'm not fully converting to all of this yet. I've just been in my head thinking about it. Because, like, when I was thinking about why I feel burnt out, I was like, well, a lot of it is because I don't have the same support that I did when I was in an agency. And I'm doing a lot of things on my own now, and I feel like I can't balance everything because I'm either focusing on streams or I'm desperately trying to touch a bunch of grass before I have to go stream again. And it's leading me to have less time to focus on the stuff that I want to do. 9 hours does seem like a lot of time to spend sitting down doing one thing, even if it's gaming. Exactly. Like, for some people, obviously it's very privileged to say, ugh, I got to sit and play a game for 9 hours. Like, I see it from the side of like, other people who wish they could be streamers and be like, oh, I wish I could stream for 9 hours. But, like, ultimately, the 9-hour stream really didn't do that much for me, like, as a job. Like, it was fun. I had a lot of fun with it. But it was just time spent playing a game. And then I didn't really gain much. And something else, too, about streaming, I don't know if anyone else really talks about this kind of thing that often, maybe in, like, other spaces, but the longer you stream, the more likely your stream will start getting pushed and advertised, but that's also, like, a sort of sentence, in a way, where it's like, you have to stream for a long time, or you won't really get noticed, or you won't, like, reach a certain viewer number, or whatever. And, like, I see creators like Mandalore Gaming participate in podcasts with their friends, and then they have a channel for highlights from those podcasts, basically doubling the content. Yeah. See, that's like... Okay, so the video I watched talked about stuff like that, too. Where, he said, like... How did he word this? I'm trying to remember the specific, quote, but it was, like... Streaming to make videos versus, streaming to stream. Where, like, the intention with streams... Or, like, what he wanted to get his streams to was to, like, stream something that has an interesting concept or, like, gimmick to it that can then be edited down into a highlight reel that could go onto the secondary channels or what have you, or onto his primary channel or what have you. Just to, like, double up on opportunities for, like, viewership and, like, gain and stuff, and, like, making it more strategic. Not to say it's not fun to just stream whatever, but sometimes you need to have that gimmick so that you know people will be willing to look at it. And that was kind of something I was thinking about too, where I was like, huh, if I were to go back to some of the streams that I have done, would I be able to find enough content to make a highlight reel? And the answer is not really, because I don't really do streams with gimmicks. So, this is like... something I have been thinking about, too. Successfully added the Finding Fate pictures to my rotating wallpaper engine PC background. Oh, nice! Wonderful! I'm glad you are getting use out of it. I've seen Twitch streamers who start an event for YouTube. A lot of streamers I watch do that, like in Rivals or Overwatch. Part of their streams is reacting or recording videos live. Yeah, I've been thinking about stuff like that too. They even record their YouTube intros live on stream. That's always been really cute for me to see too. Like, if they have their chat on screen and they're doing their YouTube intro, you can see the chat being like, "Hi, YouTube! Hi, YouTube! Hi! Hi, YouTube!" And I think that's kind of cute. I don't know if I'd go to that extent, you know? Because I stream on YouTube. There isn't really a point of you guys being like, "Hi, YouTube, you're already on YouTube." But I do, like, understand the overall vibe. High daily motion. Shut the hell up. A lot of flush streamers do this model. Mm-hmm. Agreed, agreed. Asmongold has editors create highlights for him and they just share ad revenue instead of being on an employee-boss relation. Interesting. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that. But, you know, I've just been thinking about, like, how to elevate the channel to a place where I would feel a better balance for myself. And part of that for me is, like, reaching a point where I could do more edited videos. And not have to stream as often or for, like, super long durations. I watched this one person and what they do is stream over a few weeks and edit it down to a 3+ hour video of their streams as a giant movie, like a highlight session. Oh, yeah. I can see that being good too. I don't know, there's lots of options. So you can kind of understand why my head's been all over the place with trying to think of how I would approach it for, like, what I do. Currently, I've been thinking about just doing content that's just, like, super scripted, and I write a script, I yap, I edit it together, and it's like a video essay. Highlight reels, I think, are like a whole different beast, because I'd have to start going through my VODs and trying to comb through for content, and that's another big time consumption thing. And, I don't know if I have that kind of time to, like, watch back my own content and form a highlight reel. But I've been thinking about it. And I've been thinking about, like, learning how to edit for my own purposes so that I can, like, have edited versions of content. And that's all stuff that takes a lot of time, though. And if I want to commit to that, I'd have to probably stream less so that I could actually have time to, like, work and learn how to edit and, like, you know, edit the damn thing. I do have a friend who has offered to help me with editing video essays if I want to try it. So maybe I will like, reach out to them and have them, like, work on the edit for it and stuff, but it's hard. A first good try on a scripted video would be a review of Grace's once you're done with it. Maybe. Maybe. I feel like most of the things I'm going to say would be... I don't know how unique they would be is the thing. But I could try. I yap enough about it during the streams themselves that I guess I could just clip things that I say and eventually make a highlight, but... Making a short of your rants. This is also true. I had a few good rants during the first run of Grace's. I could probably clip some of those and condense them. Especially now that shorts have gone from being 1 minute to being 3 minutes. Bleh. It's no longer a short, it's more of a mid at this point. The Translyrics one was really unique. I'm glad you liked that one. There was a point in time where management was advising me if I wanted to have, like... If I wanted to be known more for certain aspects of what I make, they were kind of advising me to make shorts that were on those topics. That way I could target them a little bit more easily. Like, target the niches more. You're going the Lin route? Not entirely. I don't think I'm going the Lin route fully. The thing with Lin is that also her videos are a little bit on the shorter side. I don't think mine would end up being that short. I don't think mine are gonna be short. I can't condense myself into a 5-minute video. I think my first essay is probably going to be closer to 30 minutes. Knowing my ass, it's gonna be long. So, kind of, but longer. I think I was telling a friend when I was, talking about this idea, I was like, I kind of want to become like those channels on YouTube that disappear for like 2 or 3 months, and then they suddenly come back and post a 4-hour-long essay, and then they're gone again. I was like, I feel like that might eventually be my goal. Like, maybe I just want to be in a situation where I disappear for a few months to really lock in on making something really long. Then I come back and I drop the video, and then I can leave, and I don't have to worry about making 8 million more videos to fill the algorithm. So silly. 7-hour Busted Fellows essay. Truly the busting experience. If it was about Busted Fellows, yeah, I could see that going for like several hours. Maybe not 7. But I could get a solid like 4 hours. But it would still be like edited down and would just have like all of my thoughts in like a super long form video. Whenever JonTron or Internet Historian posts a new video, my brothers and friends all text each other about it going up. I know, right? I'm like that with a few other creators too. When someone I really like puts out a video, I'm just like, oh shit, new video dropped. And then I like do my best to watch it. And something, I think I've talked about this with you guys as well. I remember I had a rant about this anyway. You get like way more money out of edited videos than you do streams. Not to say that I'm like, you know, poor and suffering, because I'm really not, but there's just a lot more opportunity for money dollars through uploading original videos and like edited content like that through that kind of AdSense. And people will pay more for like video ads than they will for stream ads and stuff like that. Like, it's just, there's better money there too. Yeah, like, you guys can all think of creators that you get excited about, like, when they post their, like, super long videos. And it'd be cool if I could also get to that point someday. But, like, obviously this isn't something that will instantly happen. It's gonna be an experiment, and my channel has been probably categorized by YouTube as being primarily for streaming. So I feel like a lot of my edited videos might not be the greatest in the algo at first, but the point is to try it. And I would love to reach a point where people get excited for, you know, uploads. Way I hear it, Twitch is better for live, but YouTube better for VODs. I find Twitch annoying. So, with Twitch, you kind of need to always be live in order to get anything from Twitch. Twitch discoverability is also super ass. And then also, they don't really start promoting your streams properly in the algorithm until like 3 hours into the stream. And, you know, in Kawaii, we generally stream for, like, 2 hours when we were corporate. Like, it'd be anywhere from, like, 1.5 hours to 2 hours is kind of, like, the general length of streams. But having to switch it to having three-hour streams on average, and then having to do more in order to actually take advantage of Twitch's discoverability, that would be ass. And Twitch does have ways to, like, instantly upload a VOD to a YouTube channel once you connect it, but, you know, that would mean having a dedicated VOD channel that you remember to always upload your VODs to, and then you have to update everything from that upload so that it has a better thumbnail, has a good title, has all of the discoverability hashtags and what have you. That's all stuff you have to manually input onto your YouTube upload so that it can work separately on YouTube. Which is, like, I mean, not the most amount of work, but also sometimes because Twitch is annoying and you can stream for, like, a really long time on there, sometimes you can't upload the VOD to YouTube because your VOD from Twitch is too long. You know, 11 hours, 55 minutes is the max, so if you had, like, a 12-hour stream on Twitch, you wouldn't be able to upload all of it to YouTube because they would be like, oh, this VOD's too long, oh, I can't upload it, oh, it's not working. And no, they don't split it for you. Haha. I mean, I would try it maybe, but I can't see myself fully moving to Twitch. I just don't think it's very... It would be very productive for me after having built my audience on YouTube. But I just don't have that much faith in YouTube Live. Have you guys seen how all of those, like, big creators who had signed with YouTube exclusively for streaming have, like, immediately been going back to Twitch the minute their contracts expire? I think that's proof, especially because they were such high-profile creators, I think that's proof that they know that YouTube streaming is not it. Or, like, will not be it for, like, a long-term, like, lifespan of streaming. So part of me is like, I do still like it, and I want to keep streaming, but I feel like if I want YouTube to be, not just profitable, but just to, like, succeed, I will have to diversify the content. Multi-streaming is it for sure? Probably. And then that also gets hard because, like, having to balance both chats is such a pain. I don't know if I could really do it. People might hate on Twitch as much as they like, but it is the best option for streaming. I would agree, I think. I think at least in terms of being able to make money off of streaming, Twitch is probably where you would want to go for that. Probably. They've just done such a... They've just, like, really cornered the market for, like, gamifying the monetization and for, like, rewarding people who get a lot of, like, monetization by, like, promoting the big choo-choo trains, hype train, whatever. Yeah. Have you seen the Charlie vid where he broke down his Twitch YouTube earning for one stream? I have not. A wife might not be allowed on Twitch though, I don't know. Thighs would probably be allowed. Because I'm still, like, covering up my boobs. Like, the thing that Twitch mostly gets mad at is boobies. I think my outfit itself would be fine and my legs would be fine, but I definitely couldn't do those moments where I focus in on wife. You know? But Twitch seems to be more angry about boobs. And hips, that's also true. They don't like hip windows either. But I don't have hip windows. It really only shows my thighs. I think Neneshi and Hio are ex-Kawaii multi-streaming right now. I believe Koha and also Mamie, multi-stream. I know because I get notifications for when they go live over there. Because of course they follow my girls. But I think they also multi-stream. It's a lot of Ephemera mostly, I think, that are multi-streaming. Basically, his most profitable stream on Twitch was less than the money the YouTube VOD earned, but his live earnings on YouTube was drops in a bucket. Yeah, exactly. Like, your VOD could potentially get, like, noticed by a lot of people if you have a good thumbnail and title and stuff, but when it's live, not much happens. I think it'd be good to consider multi-streaming. Maybe. I don't know. The thing about Twitch, too, though, is that, like, you really need moderation over there. Because people like to target small streamers, with, like, the yucky stuff. And I've been a moderator before for, like, a couple streamers. And it's a pain in the ass. And having to watch both chats by myself would be a bit difficult. But I will consider. Since you're live, might as well update the sponsor. Huh? What do you mean? Did something happen? I'm gonna have to scream. Running both chats is a hassle. Maybe Yuno Hanaki can hire you to be a mod for the Twitch channel? Huh. Yeah, I'll consider hiring Yuno. I hear she's a good mod. Shaking my dang head. Oh, it did go up a little bit. Thank you. We are 400 away from the goal. Aw, frick. Can I please hit the right number? Yippee! We're so close. And reminder, if we're able to get there by the 31st, I will commission, very not safe for work art of Yuno. We'll get a lewd. Real. True. Not clickbait. Maybe a little clickbait. Literally, you were so right for that. I know what the people want. Though, why do you think it says spicy spicy? Justifiably clickbait. I say it's only a little because I don't think I could post, well... I mean, if you don't know about it already, there is like an account where I can post the spiciest version. And the spicy version can also go up on the Patreon, probably also. But, yeah. Carolina Reaper spicy on the alt. On the alt! Yippee, 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 yippee. Yes. But I do promise I will be finding an artist that can get a spice. You can post a censored version on main. Exactly. Super censored on main. And then if you want the spicy spice, it'll be on the alt. Or on the Patreon. If you want to go over there. Patreon allows you to make certain posts available to anybody as long as they pay a certain amount. So I was thinking about doing that for the spicy spice. Instead of locking it to just Patreon members. I mean, members would probably be able to get it for free, but then, like, if anyone else wants to unlock it, I can make it so that you pay a certain amount and then you can get that post. Be spicy on main? No. The reason I made the secondary account is because if I wanted to be spicy on main, that would, like, really ruin opportunities for sponsorships. Like, genuinely... it would make it very difficult to get, like, sponsorships or opportunities in the future if it's too spicy over there. So, I made an account where I can be truly degenerate and I don't have to worry about that. I'm looking out for my branding. My brand. RIP Manscaped sponsorship. Exactly. If you guys really want me to get that Manscaped sponsorship, we gotta try and keep it at least a little clean. Can confirm making my main spicy was not the best move. Like, more power to the people who don't care and are, like, not looking to monetize or whatever. But if you want to care about, like, sponsorships and, like, that kind of thing, brands will want to only work with you if you are pure. Or, well, mostly pure. Like, you can cuss or whatever, but in terms of posting, like, lewds, you gotta be careful. Anyway. Stop! Stop coming up with the Manscaped ad copy. Please, we're not even there yet. Well, that's the other thing, too. If I manage to make the pivot to doing a lot of video essays and people start paying for, like, ads during the videos, we could actually get our Manscaped sponsorship a little bit sooner. Fellas. Fellas. Have you ever wanted to escape your mans? You got 12 days to reach the goal. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Fellas, don't get lost in the jungle. Fight your way through it with Manscaped. Anyway. Don't skate, mans. Fellas, have you lost your gnome deep in the forest? Not the no Manscaped crossover. Is that a euphemism? Don't use gnome. Hey fellas. Have your gnomes ever been mistaken for gnoblins? Maybe you need to polish them with Manscaped. Anyway. I've never been so angry in my life. Yeah. Get nipped in the butt. I'm gonna scream. Oh my god. Delete this. Yeah, delete the whole stream. It's over. Time to flood Yuno's voice request with Manscaped takes. Man, I re-upload the voice acting request waiting room, and instead of it being like voice acting request, I ask you guys to write your own Yuno style Manscaped ads, and then I just record those for a whole stream. No. What's gonna happen is once I get the actual Manscaped sponsorship opportunity, I'm going to tell them that this is a running joke on my channel, and I'm gonna get them to sponsor that stream. So that way we can actually use the ad copy. That's the future goal, okay guys? Do you understand? This is the future goal. This is the future that the Yuno Hanaki channel deserves. Fellas, is your protagonist getting blamed for everything? If so, get Manscaped. Smooth out both your relations and your balls. Thank you, KJ. Very cool. Unsubbed. No, come back. I wonder if I record fake ad stream would be a good thing for a potential sponsor to see or not. I mean, if I specify that they're fake ads, then it's probably fine, right? Have you ever needed to throw an Oni out a window? I don't think Manscaped can help you with that one. Putting your degree to good work? Yup. Yup. I was a creative writer for a reason. Anyway. How can we work peepees in there? Honestly, if Item Label ever needed somebody else to promote their products, I would, in a heartbeat, write ad copy for peepee. I think I deserve it. I think I deserve the peepee sponsorship. My channel will be known for two things, Manscaped and peepee. What do you mean, what? You should know what peepees are by now. You don't know what peepee is? Hey guys, guess what? We get to bring up the majesty of the PP once more. Alright, I have to go find the video. Hold on. We have to teach the people. Alright, hold on. Pause. Do I have the thing? Do I have it up? Do I have... I don't think I do. I think I have to make like a new browser source. Hold on. Hold on. I live in a lab full time and I just escaped the experiment facility. Well, now you get to learn the majesty of PP. Now that you're free. Oh, there's the window. There you are. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Didn't know what PPs were, but I was too afraid to ask. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid. It's alright. We're fine. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Alright, hold on. One sec. Hold on one sec. I have to make sure I get it up. Okay, hold on. Okay. I love it so much. Okay. And then... Okay. I'm so glad that there are new people that I get to show this to. This is the peak of my life. Okay. Fix the volume. This should be good. And then... You have to turn off my BGM because this is Majesty. Alright, guys. Everyone get ready for perfection. Let me finish fixing this crop. Get ready for perfection. Here we go. Ha ha ha. Peep peep. Hold your hand. Peep peep. Peep peep. So anyway, I would not have understood a single word without the subtitles. That's what makes it great. That's what makes this the best thing ever. Also, I love how they've managed to make it so that no other recommended video pops up besides the sequel PP theme, because there is a second PP theme. There's a second one. But anyway, that's PP, that's my son. You've seen him now. Did your giant PP get delivered? I never got him. Unfortunately, it was sold out, so they just gave me back the money. They don't have it in stock. I will have to get a small PP. So good. The PP. Yeah, the OG PP. The people tried to get me an extra large PP, but unfortunately, he was not in stock, so they couldn't get it. But I'll be able to get a smaller PP. Never asked, always assumed it was some weird Pokemon PP reference. Nope, that's PP. Just the background feels so wrong. That's probably part of the joke. It's not the size of the PP that matters, it's the feelings. It's very true. I'm sorry you have to deal with a small PP. We have to settle, but it's okay. There's a big PP and a small PP. I will show you the lore. I have to, now that you guys know what PP kind of is, you have to see the item label website. We will go through it together, okay? I hope you get an extra large one day. So do I. So do I, man. Okay. Let me get to the... We'll just go onto the shop page, might as well. Let me pop you guys out so I can see you while we go over the website again. It's shop time. Okay, and then I pull this back up, and then boop. Welcome to the Item Label shop. Item Label are the people that produce PP and PP accessories. So here are some examples of other characters that they have. This is a Dinkle, for example. They've also got like water bottles like with Item Label branding. This is a allergy PP. This is a PP angel that comes with a weapon. This is an axolotl PP. Axolotl P. They've got like funny patches and cool hats. Pouches. That kind of thing. This is a Papa P Wee Wee. This is a Choo Choo PP. This is a PP Color Me with crayons, so you can color it with your own design and make your own custom PP. This is a Corn Dog PP. He's literally a corn dog. He's got like ketchup and mustard on him. You can kind of see it in this really cool, accurate drawing. This is a Crunchy, because he's a crunchy guy. This is my other favorite character in the PP lore. This is a Sucklet. This is a dark Sucklet, but this is Sucklet. That is what he is called. It's a Sucklet. This is a PP Devil. You like the Sucklet? That's what I thought. I had a feeling. You can get Dinkles. They're over here. You get Dinkle. This is the OG Dinkle. He's like pink and stuff. He's Dinkle. And then, you can get a shirt for Dinkle if you want. This is a, doggy PP. You can tell there's mostly PPs. That's donuts. You can get carrying cases for your PPs. This is a PP accessory. You can get a Hubert. This is Hubert. Look at him, he's just a smiley guy. He's just a smiley guy. More clothes. This is Fish Car. I think that's self-explanatory. This is a Scene Dinkle. Use your Galumpin Dops. This is an ink cartridge. That's the golden PP. He's very rare. This is Cube P. This is a moss-colored Sucklet. This is Freezer Burn P. This is Homie. He is your homie. He is your pal. This is Howdy Moly. That is a Moly, but he's a cowboy. Yeehaw. He's the sheriff, and you could go bang. You're not naming off products. That's literally what they're called. I am reading what I am reading. This is a Yepeep. He's a backwards peepee. So he's like inverted colors. So this is Yepeep. This is Island Peepee. He's got a little tree. This is a yellow Peepee. He's yellow. This is the Super Peepee. I think this is the one everyone was trying to get. Like, look how much bigger he is compared to the average PP. I think this is the one that people wanted, but we couldn't get it. It was not available. Spank. Good patch. I like it. This is the Mistake PP, otherwise known as Mistake P. Here we've got some more Molies. This is Moly, Moly B, Moly C. These are what the Molies look like. This is a red and white polka dot PP. This is Mun Mun. He causes problems. Here is a shirt of a bunch of Sucklets and a couple peepees. Sorry, Spank? Yes. Here is a orange fuzzy peepee, otherwise known as Tiger Pea. Some patches. And some, like, blind boxes for when blind boxes were popular. And some wee-wees. These are wee-wees. They are not the same as pee-pees. Don't get it twisted. This is a papa-pee and a wee-wee. Wee-wees are like babies, basically. And then this is, like, the papa, the papu, papa-pee. And we've got, Sheepy, which is a black sheep. Then we've got, PP Celebrity Blue. And then we've got the regular PP, he's the classique PP. Then we've got a pink PP. And then we've got more patches and clothes. Then we got Plain. He's just a plane. He's happy to be here. And then we've got Pooh. This is Pooh. You like him? It's Pooh. Power Plant PP. And then we've got, Purple Fuzzy PP or a Purple Fuzz Pee. Here's the Poison Sucklet, which is my favorite color of Sucklet. Because it's like that purple that I like. It's a good color. It's a good little guy. Here's Sacklet, which is a sucklet, but made out of a sack instead. So he looks like he's got stitched up little face. He's very cute. I like him. He's kind of goofy. This is Pee-Pee Cincho. This little guy. Then we've got Skunpee. We've got, Snake Pea. We've got this little snowman guy. Also, just so you know, the listing on the bottom for this one is, snowman sold as just snowman. It's a secret that it's a PP. But this is actually a PP. It's just a secret snowman. This is Specialty. This is Sticky. This is the OG Sucklet. Look at him. He's so cute. I love Sucklet. Then you can get a Super Sucklet in case you want a big one. Look how big he is compared to the normal Sucklet. He's giant. Super Sucklet. I love him. And we've got Thick Brungus, who unfolds to be a PP, but this is Thick Brungus. I like him. This is Tough Luck PP. He's been through it. He's been struggling recently with a number of things. This is Clampy. He is a PP that is a clam. This is UFO. UFO? You can't get a clear picture of him because he is a strange creature. Yes. And those are all of the creatures. They also have, as you can see, miscellaneous t-shirts and patches and, like, things that you can get as other forms of material and supply as needed for your PP and your Sucklet and your yada yada yada. They are really good. So anyway, this is itemlabel.com. You should definitely check them out if you are interested in any of their products. Not all of these things will be on sale. There's probably a lot that are sold out right now because Item Label is kind of going crazy with it. But I love them. They're all so cute. I forget if you can go to the whole character page. Yeah, they have, like, different attributes. I want to find the page that had, like, the list of all of them. I guess I could just, like, scroll it, but they all have such unique, goofy traits, and it's very funny. But as you can see, they have, like, attributes, and then they have, like, a description of what each one is. So, for example, a wee-wee is a young PP. It doesn't know anything. One day it might grow up to be a PP, so try to stay on its good side. And its attributes are lucky, baby, stupid, and selfish. Anyway, me. But you can get stuff like this. Like, here's Peepee. A Peepee thrives in the shadows, using its wit to stun enemies. Its ability to steal may surprise you. It loves peanuts and will commit any heinous act to get them. Devilish, dexterity, swift, and first strike. So Peepee is in your walls and will take your peanuts. Please understand. Now this is a Pee-wee. Something happened to this wee-wee that prevented it from fully maturing. There's a bunch of different Pee-wees. It's hard to generalize. Immature, weak, stubborn, and malnourished. So that's a Pee-wee. We've got Mun-Mun, who is a 34-year-old man pretending to be a monkey. It's known to frequent family restaurants alone, and Mun-Mun can't whistle. Irresponsible, old, itchy, and weak. So just so you know, 34 makes your attribute old. The age of 34 is in demand. By Mun specifically. He's what? A 34-year-old man pretending to be a monkey. He's crazy like that. This is Koranchi. He's a plotting creature, always trying to find a way to eat a little bit from your takeout order. It loves fettuccine alfredo most of all. So, keep your fettuccine alfredo away from this little creature. Itchy, nimble, biting, and cruel. I mean, that's fair. If he's stealing takeout, that is the most cruel thing ever, right? Right. Here's Hubert. A strange creature always needs to bite or chew on something. It hopes to become a mukbang star. That's a mental breakdown. But yeah, anyway, Hubert wants to become a mukbang star. He's going to eat all of the food. And he's gonna be very proud and happy. Literally a baby. Here's Dinkle. A failed solo musician specializing in chiptune. It's a really washed up guy. It's rumored to be taking a break from social media after getting cancelled. Stubborn, loud, naive, and stupid. That sounds about right for a solo musician influencer. I love him. He's just a little freak. I really like this color for the Dinkle. The soft Dinkle. I love that color palette. That's very Yuno core. This is Molly. He just wants to be buried in the ground. Every moment above the soil is painful for it. Able to get some cell reception via the star. Patient, quiet, headache, and kind. He's just always suffering. He's got a headache. But also very cute. I love this little creature. Here's my guy, Sucklet. Sucklet exists to eat snacks. It's best to eliminate them on sight. A sucklet infestation can cause thousands in damage to a household. That's like if you have too many of me. If you have too many of me, then we suffer. Also, do you notice something funny about the colors of the sucklet? Do you notice something funny about these colors? Hey, wait. So his attributes are parasite, quiet, hungry, and bad. I love Sucklet. They're so cute. If this feels like I'm being walked around the room and introduced to all these little creatures, that's what's happening. Yes, this is the item label section of the stream. Welcome. I love these little creepy guys. They're so cute. I really want to poison Sucklet. This is Homie. Homie is a homie that's a home. Its homies are too busy to hang out recently. But are you homies, homie? I want to be homies, homie. Stable, hardworking, responsible, simple. Homie is literally like the nicest one. He is your homie. He just wants to be with his homies, but his homies are too busy. And this is Fish Car. He's literally a car and a fish. Then here's UFO. A supposed extraterrestrial being. Not much is known about it. It's been spotted in Nevada recently. Intelligence, non-Newtonian, dense, and speed. Part of the lore for UFO is that, you can't get a solid picture of him because he is an unidentified object. Don't skip that fish copter. I can't. I mean, there's nothing here. Fish car doesn't have a personality. He's just a fish car. You could put him in front of your aquarium. That's cool, right? Or you could hang him from a ceiling fan. That's also cool, right? Fish car looks like item label. Yeah, that's their little logo. Their little creature. Their fish car. Nothing to worry about. And then this is Donuts. He's just kind of a pathetic little lad. He's just kind of crying like a big old baby. Wow, rude. I can't help it. That's just how he is. He's so, you know, what the frick? What the frick? Am I seriously going to order a sucklet now? You should. If they are in stock, what's stopping you? Follow your dreams. I want a little sucklet. They're so cute. Yeah, exactly. Why shouldn't you? If they're there, why not? He is your color. I know. He's technically all of your colors too. Well, no, I love him. I want the little purple sucklet so bad. He's just such a little freak. And that was the item label section of the stream. Please check out Item Label. They're honestly really chill. And they have such cool products. I like them a lot. Heavy vouch. As for like why I knew about PP. There was a period of time, I think in like 2022 or 2023, where for some reason the ad for PP's song was like managing to hit like everybody's algorithm, specifically only at 3 a.m. And it just became like a fever dream. And it led to so many people learning about PP. And I was one of those people. I only ever saw PP ads at like 3 a.m. and they made me literally die laughing. And I love them so much. Didn't know about that lore. Yeah, the theme for PP had like a ton of views and it all came from like ads because they were pushing it as an ad. Let me see if I can find... Let me look at the view count for it now. It's only at 8.2 million now, but it was like a huge jump at a certain period of time compared to where it was before. It's so silly. I love PP. He's my little guy. PP, mama, PP, PP, hold your hand. It's so good. Sometimes randomly I'll be thinking about that part of the PP theme. Also the ah, ha, ha. Like it's so haunting and for what? I love it. Anyway, those are my kids. I love the Item Label weird little creatures. Someday I will get that Item Label partnership and it will be so over. And I will be so excited. My first video essay is just about the PP lore. And then the description is just, Item Label, please work with me, please work with me, please work with me. It's not a jingle, it's a threat. So true. I love this little creature. Tamagotchi would be perfect for it. We are also weird little guys. Honestly, true. But I already have a Tamagotchi plushie, so I don't really know if there would be value in making Tamagotchi into an Item Label type plushie. Unless you guys want it for the extra goof. But that could be pretty funny. My little creatures. A Tamagotchi PP. We do have a design for that. Pira did draw one. I think it's in the tag somewhere. You have a single Tamagotchi? That's a good point. I could get them to make all the other colors. That would be so fun. Maybe in a smaller size than the one you got? That's also true. Tamagotchi are supposed to be pretty tiny, so you guys are meant to be like beanbag size. Or like baseball size. There are options. I would just have to be recognized by them someday. I don't know if I have enough acclaim to do something like that, but that would be funny. A Tamagotchi, but what's this? It's actually a PP in disguise. That would actually be very funny. It looks like a Damadachi, but then you fold it and then it becomes a Damadachi type PP. We ball? Yes, you are ball. This is very true. You would gain the fire element. Yes. There is a freezer burn PP, then there is a soul burn PP. That's the Damadachi. Heartburn PP. Wait, that'd be pretty funny as a name. Totally off topic, but this popped into my brain. How did those pens do for you? I haven't opened them yet. They are in my desk drawer. I haven't had a reason to pop them open. I'm still using my other pens until they die. But they're in my drawer. I'm excited to use them eventually, but I'm waiting until this current pen that I have actually dies before I switch out. Well, thank you for checking. I do have them. They're just in my desk. They are in my drawer. They came rather quickly, honestly, for when the goal was met. Yippee! But as soon as I do use them, I will probably send a picture because Throne lets you reply to people with like pictures and stuff. I will probably post a pic and send it and be like, look, I used a pen. It's cool. Going over the PP lore once again. I love those little creatures. Showing proof. I know how to write. Yeah, it's literally like me showing you my handwriting. Like, look, I wrote it. I don't know what I will be writing at the time, but New Year's same PP. I should hope it's the same, but yes. People must learn. I mean, the first time I taught it, it was in a member stream, but now the public gets to know about PP. Sorry, I laughed because I'm looking on my YouTube page, like the live stream feed, and I can see it's showing me the part of the VOD where I played the PP video and I'm giggling again. Ah ha ha. PP. My sweet PP, PP. Hold your hand. My dream is to eat the peanuts with you every day. PP. My little PP. Hold your hand. My dream is to eat the peanuts with you every day. Yeah. It's an illness, they say. I love. It's so silly. But imagine getting that as an ad when you're watching a YouTube video at like 3 AM. And you will understand the struggle. How could you not become obsessed with this little creature? It was like genuinely everywhere during that time. And ever since then, I have been a fan. Don't you love supporting small businesses? Don't show me this ad again. No! Don't say that! I would watch the PP ad over and over compared to some of these other freaking ads I get on YouTube. Love at first PP, very true. I have such a specific flavor of brain rot, and PP just is like... it nestles in perfectly. I thought I was in the middle of a fever dream first time I got it as an ad. You know what? That's fair. It's very surreal. I was telling people that, like, I mostly saw it when I would watch YouTube videos at, like, 3 a.m. So I've been there, too. It's crazy. Your humor scares me at times. Why? I think when any of us buy a PP plush, we should email them and say you referred us to them so they look into you. That'd be so funny. I wouldn't know what to do. I just get a DM from Unavailable one day and they're like, hello, we heard that you have been spreading the good word of the PP. And I'm just like, yes, I am. Yes. Please. Because of this center of the beef. That's not my sense of humor. That's just me laughing at an article that I made myself read for a stream. You cannot blame me for this. I didn't do it. Was not me. No, sir. I didn't do shit. Okay, sorry, and water chimps drown. Yeah, okay, that one's more fair. That one's more fair. But it's funny! You guys keep judging me for my sense of humor, but it's funny! You laughed when I shared it. You can't judge me. Which sucklet should I get? When in doubt, go with OG sucklet. But I also like poison sucklet, so it's either the white one or the purple one for me. Meme review sequel stream when? I've thought about doing a media share stream at some point, but it would have to be unarchived. We just watch a bunch of, like, stupid memes and, like, compilations of memes and stuff. I've thought about doing something like that. Purple and matches my pom-poms, so maybe. Yeah! Honestly, purple is my favorite. OG sucklet is also cute, but I just really like the purple. Our brains would get so rotted. What do you mean? My humor's not that bad. I promise. It's just that, like, the few things I've chosen to share happen to be my particularly most rotted of memes. So it's kind of my fault, but, like, trust, my humor's not that bad. I swear. I think my mother would like red moly. That is a very cute one. Say that again with a serious tone. Sorry, I forgot what I was gonna say. My taste in memes is actually pretty normal, I think. They're pretty average. I think compared to the memes that I have shared, which does make this a little bit my fault, the memes that I have happened to share at this point are the most brain rotten of my memes. But most of my memes are pretty normal. Yep. Literally 50 seconds in. I'm happy to be on stream! I can't help but giggle and be happy! Do you want me to not be happy? I got her into Madoka art by accident, never had the heart to tell her what happens to the character. Oh no. Yeah, probably for the best. Let her stay in ignorance. How did we get here? I don't know. This is what happens when I am sleep deprived and also still a little bit delirious from my choices in sleep aid. I suppose you could say that this is, in fact, my fault. But also, no, it's not. Man, oh man, oh man. That is what happens when PP shows his face. This is true. The minute you see PP, you can't help but be like, ah, it is time for things to get silly goofy. That is truly the face of the 3 a.m. menace. PP face reveal, that's very true. PP just inspires us all to be goofy, and isn't that what you want in a silly little guy? Don't you just want to be inspired to be goofy silly? That's what PP is there for. Also for, like, arson, probably. And, like, numerous other crimes that he is on the run from. Yes, yes. He is banned in 49 states. What's the one state where he's not banned? Wanted in 13 different countries. Yeah, that sounds about right. He's on the run. Texas, probably. I like that. Can't say we don't want to rat him out. True. What's a PP? Well, I already finished explaining it this stream. The people will not be happy if I brought back PP again. We ain't no snitch. This is true. We're not snitching on PP. We want him to stay safe. He needs to stay safe out there. I don't want to lose him. You would be happy, P. That's true, Art. You read the entire PP segment. I can't do it again. I'm not strong enough. We can't make it a consistent thing that I rewind and start the bit over again. No. We need to value our time, Damadachi. We can't just rewind. VODs literally have a rewind function. You could just go back. Just open your own stream back at the VOD and replay that section. Streamception. I laughed so hard I choked. No, I can't do it. It's not the same. What the hell? Why are you making me do work during my stream? You can copyright claim your own VOD. I actually can't really do anything like that because I'm not monetized right now. So, I really can't. Introduction to PP. I was just saying that my first essay would be PP lore. I don't know if I'd go that far though. I do kind of want to though. For some reason, this whole merch line reminds me of the Girls on Panzer anime where the protag is a fan of a line of stuffed animals that are beat up. They got bandages, black eyes, stitches, etc. Yeah, there is actually a PP that's been through, like, rough stuff, so he's, like, all beat up and has stitches. Copyright claim your own VOD while the stream is still going. I know, that's insane. Me hitting myself. Is tomorrow's only one about PP? No, it's just supposed to be me yelling about things. Or, well, not yelling, but, like, rambling about stuff. It doesn't have a theme. I've already done my rambling about PP anyway. I can't do it for a second day in a row. It'll just be us looking at the little creatures again. New video from Yuno Hanaki, PP the filibuster. You can yell about the lack of PP in society. Also true. The world needs more PP. Have to work tomorrow despite it being a federal holiday, and there. Just think of all the money you'll be able to rake in for working during a holiday. Yippee, money. We do what we gotta do to earn dollars, you know? Yeah, you know, loves PP, but she's gotta hold back to the PP partnership, then become a PP content creator. Exactly. Exactly. I've gotta hold it in. I get that sponsorship, and then I will go all in on making a lore video about these little creatures. Oh man, it would actually be so cool if during that partnership they send me like a box that has one of each little creature so that I can have a demonstration during my during my video essay. PP unboxing. Sorry, I was thinking about how I could clickbait that title, and I'm gonna be normal. It'll be very normal. You know, PP tier list? I mean, Sucklet would be at the top. Say it. I mean, we've made the joke before, but like, I'd clickbait it by being like, showing you my PP collection, because I got sponsored by Unavailable. PP in a box, also true. It'd be showing you my PP ... collection. Manifesting, just want to think positively. Yeah, we're thinking positive. We will manifest it. We will believe in it. We will achieve it. I showed you my PP, please respond. Also a good clickbait title. You're right. They're such little freaks. I love them so much. Anyway. Just realized I'm out of one of my skincare products. Oh no! Well, I guess you're going to have to restock. And I guess for now your skincare is just over. Rest in pieces. I usually try to get, like, restocks of things that are about to run out, like, once they are a little less than half, so that way I'm just prepared for when I do run out. I hold on to it for when I run out, and then I'm immediately like, yippee! Because you gotta get rid of your skin. Well, time to just rip all your skin off. It's over. Gotta cycle them out just in time, efficient inventory and all that. Yeah. I'm pretty efficient with my inventory, I would say. I make sure the things that I need are stocked up as best as I can. But it's also based on how often I feel I consume the thing. Obviously, stuff I more regularly consume I keep on top of for replenishing, but sometimes I let things just run out, and then I wait until I really need them again. But if it's something like skincare, that is something you regularly need to have upkeep on. Oy. Replace all makeup pads with sucklets. No, not the sucklet. He'd get so dirty and yucky. Now, if Item Label decided to release a product that was, like, sucklet-shaped makeup pads, then we'd be talking. My sucklet would look adorable with a little blush. I mean, maybe, but they get dirty. You're supposed to treat them like collectibles rather than plushies. So gotta be careful so you don't get too dirty. Especially if you get the, like, default color sucklet. That thing would stain like crazy. The purple one, you might be able to get away with a bit more. Same with the other colors, but, like, the white one? Nah. That little creature will show all of the dirt. Plushies are for hugging? That's true. You just have to be careful when introducing Item Label products to children, because it says that they're supposed to be, like, more so for adults, or, like, you know, kids who can treat things nicely. If you try to actually give it to a kid, it will get destroyed. Please give your plushies baths. They do need them sometimes. You can't have them be too dirty. I do agree you should love them and let them get a little messy, but there should eventually come a time where you have to give it a good clean. No! Don't combine the pee-pee and the manscaped. It's over. We can't do that. It's over. Get multiple plushies so you can lock one away in a dark corner, preserved and festering in its own hate. No! Don't do that to your plushies. That thought makes me cry. I don't ever want to make a plushie feel like that. If I got 2 of them, I would just have to sleep with both of them. They are just both my children now. My identical twins. I was just saying that on the website, it does try to recommend that you take care of the little creature. Have you ever gotten a giant microbe? No. No, I can't say I have. No. Giant microbe. Oh, these little things. The, like, plushy versions of, like, actual microbes. My boss got a double shipment of VTuber merch, so he gave me the extra one, and now I have a VTuber plushie I have no idea what to do with. Really? Now I gave it to my cat? Oh. Well, I think you've just bestowed your cat with their first Oshi. Yeah, apparently this is a thing. You can get a plushie microbe of, like, little creatures. Oh god, some of them are a little wild looking. Ugh. I don't know how I feel about how some of them are, like, related to the Panini. Hopefully any earnings from those get donated to Panini research. Oh, actually, I do remember these. I think these were the brain cells that I found when I was in that one stream with, Koha and... I think Hiyori was there too? Yeah, I remember these. I remember the brain cell. The little brain cell guy. Yeah, that's him. The brain cell is honestly kind of charming. I think he's cute. I don't remember what Koha and Hiyori thought, but I remember I thought that the brain cell was cute. Little plushy neuron. He's just a funny little guy. Quite cute. If you love PP, how do you feel about long Furbies? See, Furbies are more cursed because Furbies are meant to have that, like, audio aspect to them, and they're a little bit scarier. But I think PP is charming. Probably because he doesn't speak. Some of the disease ones' profits go to research in those diseases. Oh, okay. That makes me feel a little better. But when I was looking on the homepage and I saw that they had one for the Panini, I was like, I hope it's going into research. Because I wouldn't know how I'd feel about them just straight monetizing that. Different strokes, though, I suppose. Long Furbies, I do think are, like, funny as a concept, but I used to be quite scared of Furbies because Onimama had a Furby, and it, like, freaked me out once when I was sick. I think I've told this story before, but there was a time where I was sick and I was sleeping in Onimama's bed, because I was a little baby at the time. And she had her Furby in her room, and it was, like, talking at me. And because I was sick, I was having, like, actual fever dreams induced from being ill. And during one of those dreams, I, like, got sleep paralysis, and the Furby was making noise. And so part of my sleep paralysis moment was that the Furby made noise at me, jumped off of the shelf where Onimama had left it, and it came towards me, and, like, jumped onto the bed and was, like, hopping and, like, looking directly at me with its dead eyes. And then it, like, opened its beak and started, like, screeching as it came at me, and I freaked the frick out. And I had to make Onimama, like, take it and put it in the living room because I couldn't... Anytime I tried to go back to sleep, I had that same, like, sensation. So, not to Furbies. No Furbies. Understandable Furby fear. That's the best Furby story I've ever heard. You're welcome. Fever-induced sleep paralysis with a Furby as, like, the main demon spawn was very, very scary. I was terrified. Nami showed us long Furbies and I'm still disturbed. They're just... Yeah, they're just Furbies but long, but if you're scared of an original Furby, it would make sense to be disturbed by them. The only time Furbies has freaked me out is when my Furby broke and spoke in a demonic language. Yeah, when the battery starts dying on those things and their speech gets, like, weird, it's awful. Are there wide Furbies? Good question. I know there are long ones. Wide Furbies. Oh, God! Yeah, this dude's name is Thickless. This is a custom one. This is like a custom one that somebody made. But his name is Thickless. Oh no. I hate him. The pink one got me, yeah. I see the pink one in the top row too. It's so bad. He's got that grandma's couch fit. When you gym, but you don't make mental exercises. The Furby she said you don't have to worry about. Honestly, I'd be more concerned that his name is Thickless. I don't care what he looks like, but I feel like if his name is Thickless, you have to be concerned. Wait. He's peeking into the room now. Mom said the kid cuisine is ready. I don't even want to know. Imagine how tall it is. Let me see if it says it on the page. I didn't actually look. This is a Tumblr post. Let me see if I can find anything. Thickless, the wide Furby made of 2 different types of denim for maximum power. It doesn't say anything else in the original post? Yeah, no. It doesn't say anything about how tall it is. One of these days when we least expect it, there's going to be a background asset on one of your streams. This face is entirely without skin. That's just a raw Furby face. Yeah, for sure. One could estimate by the size of the face. Perhaps. Oh, zooming in makes that face so much smaller in comparison to the body. Oh my god, he's so thick. No. I hate him. He's so scary. Well, sounded like you like that kind of thing. I don't. I don't want this at all. I do not require one of these in my life. I just think that the name of Thickless is funny. I don't want it at all. I'm good. I'm a PP stan now. Furby can do nothing for me. That was good. I love Yuno's windswept laugh so much. Embarrassing. But thank you. I've seen long Furby arms before. I am familiar with that ride. I understand. People modifying their Furbies to just look so freaking weird is crazy. But I mean, as long as they're having fun, who am I to judge? You would feel safe in its arms? No, I would not. I would not. I would not. Because the problem is that he's probably got, like, those crazy muscles and is, like, super swole or whatever, but he's probably super short. So it'd just be like being hugged by a very muscular toddler. Will it stay in your corner with your PPs? Yes, precisely. Bear Furbies with teeth? Yeah. Terrifying. Don't like it. Disrespecting short kings. Well, that's the thing. I'm short, so if I am hugged by someone that's like toddler height and it's just like super buff, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Like the small guy, tall girl meme? No, that's fine. Like, I don't have a thing against short guys. Usually my biases in Otome end up being the short ones anyway. But like, when they're short, they're still like the same height as the heroine. I don't want like so short that they go up to like my middle. Because I'm already tiny. That means that they're like super tiny. But I guess if they had enough muscle to lift me up, that wouldn't be that bad. Not trying to date a dwarf. Yeah, I guess? I don't know. It depends. I'm definitely more of a personality first person, but I don't know. You know, wants uppies? Not specifically, but it would be nice to be with somebody who was stronger than me, which is not that hard to do. I'm quite the wimp. Prefers gnomes. This is true. Well, like, specifically with this Furby, I don't like the fact that that would probably only be going up to, like, my thigh. That's too short. You are describing Thickless. I don't want Thickless! Someone has to open the pickle jars? Exactly. Well, I don't eat pickles, so they have to be able to open their own pickle jars. perfect height if you ask me. Then you can have all the thickness you want. See, he's waiting just outside your door to take you out on a date. Guys, your date is here. He's waiting at the doorway, look. Yeah, because he can't get in. Where do you think he would take us on a date? I don't know. The gym? Yeah, sure. You guys are gonna go on a gym date. DoorDash at my door my insomnia cookies. So true. This is what they would look like if they're doing DoorDash super late at night. So real. The reason you can't see his other arm is because he's respectfully hiding what you ordered from DoorDash so that people don't judge you. What a respectful guy. Anyway. He's so real for that. Time for a Thickless fanfic? I can't. I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough to write a fanfic for a Furby. I can't do it. No, sir. Fanficless! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up! God damn it. Anyway. I'm gonna call it here. I need to try and get normal amounts of sleep. I need to stop being a freaking creature. Okay. Laughing myself to sleep, I guess. Anyway, tomorrow is Onimon. It'll be another just chatting vibe stream like this. You're a wonderful creature. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, it'll just be chatting. Normal Onimon. Average Onimon shenanigans. Thumbnail will probably be up tomorrow. Yeah. And then I'm gonna be off Tuesday and Wednesday, so you won't see me again until Thursday for, Graces. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone. Is the voice recording stream coming back? Yes, probably just next week though. I didn't really have the energy to do it this week, but we'll probably set it up for next week. Also, there will probably be a Q&A for, next week's Onimon. Probably. It'll come back though, trust. I just didn't have the energy for this week, but yeah. Back to my outro. Thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone. And until I see you again, Yunotsu!